Hello, I'm SquidofLove, welcome back. We are going to take a quick look at the 2.6.1 update today, which is available on the PTU, and it has been available for a couple of days if I'm not mistaken. I got my invitation today and I have been testing the different game modes, Star Marine and Arena Commander mostly, to be honest, and I have to say that it brings some really good changes to the game that make it a lot more enjoyable. As we have mentioned already several times, this is mostly a bug fixing polish update, something that we can see from the initial screen when we first enter the game, how beautiful and clean it is, and it also adds some features that are going to be very important for the future of Star Citizen and hopefully will bring us closer to a 3.0 release. So the first one of these features is the Megamap, which was originally announced for the 2.6.2 update. But we get a first release, the initial release of this feature with 2.6.1 update. For this update, this first iteration of the Megamap feature is going to work only for single player maps. So it will be easier to go from your hangar to a single player Arena Commander match and back to your hangar. It will allow for much quicker loading time when switching between maps, something that makes the whole experience much better. As you can notice already, the loading times have been decreased and it is much easier and faster to go from your hangar, from selecting a ship and the map you want to play, into the action and start actually playing. This is the first iteration of the Megamap feature and hopefully it will be complete with the next update, the 2.6.2, so it will be easier to load faster in multiplayer matches as well. After all, it was originally announced for 2.6.2. The second great addition that we have been waiting for quite a while are the regional servers. We can now choose between 3 server options: US, European and Australian servers. And these are indeed some great news for everyone outside of the US. We can now finally play with decent ping and enjoy this amazing game even more. This option of course exists in both Arena Commander and Star Marine in every multiplayer game, and you can choose which server you want to join, which regional server you want to join before every multiplayer game. And as you have seen, the difference in ping is great. In 2.6 my ping in multiplayer matches is at around 160, 170. In 2.6.1 my ping is at around 50 to 70. So we're talking about a major difference in ping that makes the game a lot more enjoyable from what I have seen and from what I have experienced. Star Citizen is a much better experience right now with these regional servers for sure. Let's go ahead now and talk about some more specific changes in the Arena Commander and Star Marine. Let's start with the Arena Commander and the changes in the ships. The SCM speeds of the vessels have been readjusted in order to provide a greater range of speed between ships, and in reality they have been slightly increased, which is making the combat again better in my opinion and faster. But it still maintains the close and personal feeling that CIG wanted to create with the initial change of the SCM speeds with the 2.6 update. Overall, I find it a great addition. I think it makes combat much better and a lot more enjoyable if you like fast-paced action, and it is definitely a step towards the right direction. This is not the only change that affects the vessels in Arena Commander, but the Persistent Universe as well. Because of the change in the SCM speeds, the projectile speeds of the weapons had to be changed, to be readjusted as well. So all the weapons now have new projectile speeds, which we are going to see at another video more closely. The reason behind this was obviously to match the new SCM speeds, but also to provide you with a much better variety when you choose your weapons, when you are trying to create an effective loadout. The targeting pips of the different weapon types will be closer together for easier targeting in that way. Another interesting change that affects the Arena Commander but the game in general is the fact that the ship weapons, mounts and turrets got a health buff, so they won't be easily destroyed by splash damage. This is the damage caused by missiles, and it was something that was happening way too often in the previous patches, to be honest, so overall this is a great addition as well. Let's jump into Star Marine now, and let's be honest, although there aren't many changes to this game mode, the addition of the regional servers alone, it makes all the difference. the ability to play the FPS part, the FPS module of Star Citizen with decent ping, it makes this game mode a much better experience, and it just shows how fun and entertaining it is. There are of course some changes that affect gameplay, such as the better balance to the FPS weapons, so you can choose the weapon of your choice, which weapon you like the most, and not only have fun but be effective as well, and as you have seen, a better indication of grenades thrown at you or the grenades that you throw towards the enemies. Something that will make you be a lot more careful and not die from grenades as easy as before. Definitely a very good addition that will help avoiding many unnecessary deaths. Another change has to do with your loadout. You can change your loadout in-game whenever you die. You can press L by default and go to the loadout customization screen. Here you can change your weapons. If you have tried a weapon, for example, and you think it doesn't suit your playstyle, you can change it again when you die and try something different, something that you like more and you can enjoy more in the game. We have mentioned that there is a better balance to FPS weapons. They are better, more effective, and it doesn't matter which one you will choose. But there is also a new bonus, a plus 25 points as a bonus for causing other players to bleed. Something that happens with the ballistic rifle, and something that makes the ballistic rifle the weapon to use. To be honest, this is not a big deal. If you enjoy one of the other weapons, you can be as effective as with the ballistic rifle, but the bonus from the ballistic rifle, this bleeding bonus, is really good, and if you are after the score and trying to be as high as possible in the score, then it is something that you want to take into consideration when choosing your loadout. Overall, I am having a blast with Star Marine in 2.6.1. I think it is a much better mode, game mode, than it used to be. It is a great FPS game mode, it is great FPS gameplay. If you enjoy fast-paced action and that kind of gameplay, then you should definitely give it a try with 2.6.1 as soon as you get access to the PTU or when it will go on the live server. There are a couple more changes with this 2.6.1 update, and let's go and take a quick look at them. The loadout screen customization for Star Marine has changed a bit. There haven't been any new additions like armors or weapons. The interface has just changed a bit. And the same goes with the Arena Commander and the ship customization page, which is a bit better now, a bit more functional and easier to understand what you are doing. They are definitely not the biggest changes, but they do add up and they make the game feel a lot better. There are also leaderboards in game right now. You can go and take a look at the leaderboards. You can see what is your rank, you can see who is first, who is second. If you care about this stuff, you don't really have to go outside of the game and check the leaderboards on the official side. You can continue playing, check the leaderboards, check your rank, how you are doing in your preferred game mode, and then continue playing. And last but definitely not least, the Super Hornet got a visual update. There is new art, new animation, and a new HUD, which is much better. It does look somewhat better than before, not a great difference, but it is definitely an improvement of the ship, a ship that I personally love and many of you enjoy playing with. These were the main changes that will come to the game, to the live server with the 2.6.1 update, which is now available on the PTU, and you can try, you can enjoy if you have access. The big news are the regional servers, which make the game a much better experience, a lot more enjoyable for everyone, but also the initial release of the Megamap feature. There is no doubt that the changes in Arena Commander and Star Marine make these game modes better as well, but in general the regional servers and the Megamap feature, I hope, are two very important features that will bring us closer to a 3.0 release date. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I am SquidofLove and I will see you around the verse. Bye bye.